Oh yeah, did I see that TikTok came back? Unbanned. TikTok is unbanned. It has been a little over 12 hours since the app went dark. Man, it seems like half of America went on fire there. I'm not talking about California. Been restored, said in the X post on Sunday afternoon. Just say Twitter. That's such a dumb name. X. As of Sunday afternoon, users reported a mix of accessibility, with some having full access to the platform on web browsers and in the mobile app, and others able. Well, let's find out. Let's see if I'm having an issue with it. Don't need that much, because, what do you call it? If it's back on, I don't need to download my data. Yep, seems like it's back on. Yeah, my little profile here. It's where I sent. Oh, it was only 26,000. It wasn't 31,000. I don't know why. This one song just had people going nuts. It's a good song too, but fucking stop it. I've lost the plot of the story now. Right, TikTok's unbanned. I mean, it's not going to make much of a difference. People are going to talk about it. Me, for example. And, oh, I missed my doggy. We'll go past it. I have not posted in a long ass time. Fuck, the last thing I posted was one of these streams. I'm telling you, man, this is where I put. If you want to see cringe, just pure, unadulterated cringe, go here. Just go here. It's all here. You'll watch one video and just close the tab out, or just kill your phone. Just put your phone on the chopping block, cut it in half. Anyways, it seems to be fine. I know TikTok was banned last night. It came back on earlier this morning. It was a law banning TikTok has been enacted in the U.S. Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok for now. The pop-up message, see, right, so on and so forth. Yeah. Whatever. I think it would have been better if it was gone. But, dads need their way to watch football when they don't want to pay for DirecTV. It's expensive for DirecTV.
The Supreme Court.
Well, let's see if let's see what's going on here. New alien evidence is ridiculous. I might make that a different video. Already covered the honey production. TikTok unban news. You're a little late to that. All right, let's hear the orange Cheeto.
Today, the Supreme Court ruled to uphold a law that would prohibit the use of TikTok in the U.S. The justices unanimously determined that the law requiring the hugely popular app to either be sold or banned in the nation does not.
A law requiring it to either be sold or banned in the nation. I doubt they're going to sell it. Because they just want Americans to be able to use it so they can just chock it full of whatever they want and soak up as much money as possible.
Not violate the First Amendment. The court also said the measure is necessary to address, quote,
I hate to keep pausing it, but I feel like it would be a huge hit on free speech, because it's literally a platform where you could do whatever you want on there, within its guidelines, of course. So if you wanted to show people how you cook a certain dish a certain way, you could do that. I mean, I don't need to describe it. Everybody knows what TikTok is and what it's used for. So I could see how people would abuse the fact that it's a hit on free speech.
Supported national security concerns. The CEO of TikTok posted his response to the decision on the app.
On behalf of everyone at TikTok and all our users across the country, I want to thank President Trump for his commitment to work with us to find a solution that keeps TikTok available in the United States.
I'm pretty sure Trump only did something about it so it'd make him look like a good person that cares about the people, when maybe that's true. I don't know. I don't ever follow politics. I just don't like the big Cheeto man.
This is a strong stand for the First Amendment and against arbitrary censorship.
The president-elect also responded on social media this morning saying, quote, "The Supreme Court decision was expected and everyone must respect it. My decision on TikTok will be made in the not too distant future, but I must have time to review the situation. Stay tuned." CBS News Supreme Court and legal producer Catherine Cole is following all of this in Washington for us. So Catherine, can you further explain the court's decision, particularly how the justices concluded this law does not violate the right to free speech?
Yeah, so this is a unanimous...
No matter what you say or how you put it or spin it or anything, people are always going to say this is a hit on free speech, and so on and so forth.
9-0 decision saying that this law doesn't violate either Americans' free speech right or TikTok's free speech right. What they conclude...
If anything, I feel like at most it would hinder it. It wouldn't stop it, it wouldn't get in the way of it. It would just hinder it, because people would instantly find and make new platforms like TikTok with its very similar algorithm and just go from there if they were to permanently ban TikTok.
Included is that this law indirectly burdens speech, but that laws that further an important governmental interest can have these indirect burdens on speech so long as they don't go too far. And the court said the data privacy problems that Congress identified that the...
I don't know. So this is back to the thing that they just want American companies, because I bet you ByteDance. It's a Chinese internet company. These fucking guys just want American soil companies to own TikTok so they can do whatever they want and they can harvest our data. It's not a secret. Everybody harvests our data. Google, YouTube, X or Twitter, however you want to call it, Instagram, everything takes your data nowadays. Even what I'm doing now, they're just taking all kinds of data.
Government has defended the fact that the Chinese parent company of TikTok can access the data of anyone who has TikTok downloaded onto their...
So can you. Google, Elon Musk, anybody, again, can access our data and is possibly selling it right now to other countries. You just don't want it to be the Chinese government that does it or the Chinese people that do it, because it doesn't line your pockets with money that they're getting instead.
Their phone.
I doubt that makes any sense.
Congress judged that was a problem.
I probably worded
and
that so
the court
awfully that it sounded like the most horrendous thing I could have ever said.
Isn't going to say that Congress didn't have a sufficient basis to assert that interest, nor that interest wasn't important. And so the court concluded basically Congress did what it needed to do here, and we can't overstep what Congress has decided.
How surprising is it that the decision was unanimous?
You know, not that surprising. I'll give you two reasons why. The first is that the lower court ruling was also unanimous, and that court also had Republican appointees, Democratic appointees. Basically, every judge who has looked at this law has said it passes constitutional muster. And then
Oops, sorry.
Also, the court is unanimous more often than you'd think. In roughly half of the cases it gets, the court rules 9-0. It tends to be the more controversial, high-profile cases where they tend to split, and that's where you get this perception, perhaps misperception, that the court is more divided on the law than you'd think.
And President-elect Trump has previously indicated he wants to save the app. This is a reversal for him as well. Can he? Does he have the power to?
I'm not sure.
Trump is literally the president of the United States. He's got a lot of power. I think he knows full well what he's doing. Otherwise, he wouldn't be in office. He knows fully well what he's doing.
I think he said he's going to try. He needs some time to review the situation. That's what he said on Truth Social. But the problem here is that this law is a matter of federal law. It supersedes executive authority per se, and it acts on the intermediaries, the tech companies that stand between users and TikTok. So the App Store,
Like I said, I don't care how they spin it. I literally just think it's because the money this Chinese company's getting is not money that the U.S. is getting, and they want that. Because the U.S. is just built off of greed and oil. Who knows, though? I could be wrong. But that's all I've seen, really. And I think that's all I'm going to talk about that. Because this situation is moronic. Alright, I'm going to say, you look like Michael Jackson. She is so white.